Hi, this is Gangaya from Maths Magic Academy. Today we are going to tell about a new concept, that is divisibility rules. This divisibility rules will play a vital role in mathematics or in competitive examinations or whatever the examinations we are going to write regarding mathematics. Definitely these divisibility rules are useful. Generally, the divisibility rules we can discuss like from 2 to 2 onwards. But here I will say in a different way, that is, first I will discuss the divisibility rules of prime numbers. First 10 prime numbers I am going to discuss. What are the first 10 prime numbers? Do you know? The prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29. These are the first 10 prime numbers we have. For these divisibility rules I am going to discuss. Generally every children know about the divisibility rules, but in this special case of divisibility rules, some people only they know. So that I am going to discuss this one. First of all, I will discuss the divisibility rule of 2. 2 is an even number. That is an even prime number. 2 is only the even prime number. First of all, the divisibility rule of 2 is nothing but if the number ends with the digit either 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. That means the units place of a number is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Then the number is divisible by 2. And then the next divisibility rule of 3. 3 is also very simple. That is, the divisibility rule of 3 is if you take a number like 5, 4, 3, 1, 7. This is a number 54,317. Is this number is divisible by 3 or not? We have to find. How can we find? By adding all the digits of a number is a multiple of 3 or the result of sum of the digits is divisible by 3. Then we can say the number is divisible by 3. See, let us see here 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 1 plus 7 equals to 5 plus 4 9, 9 and 3 12, 13, 13 and 7 20. So again it is also we can take like 2 plus 0 equals to 2. So this 2 is a not multiple of 3. So that this total number is not divisible by 3. Like that we can check the divisibility rule of 3. Now divisibility rule of 5. It is very simple. If the number ends with the digit either 0 or 5. Either 0 or 5. Then we can say the number is divisible by 5. And then next coming to the divisibility rule of 7. In this divisibility rule of 7, I will explain by taking a number. Suppose I am taking a number 123. If the number is divisible by 7 or not, we have to check. How to check? See, here in this number, you have to check, you have to take the last digit. What is the last digit here? 3. You have to double that number. That means you have to multiply with 2. So what is the result of 3 2s are? 6. 3 2s are 6. This result you have to subtract from the remaining digits. That means the last digit is going to be multiplied by 2 and the result should be subtracted from the remaining digits. That means 12 minus 6. 12 minus 6 we will get 6. If this 6 is there in 7 table, or if the 6 is a multiple of 7, then we can say 123 is divisible by 7. Otherwise, we can say 123 is not divisible by 7. So here 6 is not a divisor of 7. So that we can say 123 is not divisible by 7. And then we will go for the divisibility rule of 11. The divisibility rule of 11 is nothing but the sum of the alternate digits of the number, the difference of the sum of the alternate digits of the number is multiple of 11. Let us take a example like 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. This is one of the number. In this number 1, 3, 1. These are the alternate digits of this number. And these two are the alternate digits of these two numbers. Now we have to add alternate digits 1 plus 3 plus 1. 1 plus 3 plus 1. That is equals to 5. And these alternate digits 2 plus 2 equals to 4. What is the difference of these two numbers? That is 1. This 1 is not a multiple of 11. So that this number 12,321 is not divisible by 11. Like that, we can say the divisibility rules of 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. The next divisibility rule is 13. Students, can you remember the divisibility rule of 7? What we done? We had taken the last digit and we doubled that number and subtracted that result from the remaining digits. Like that here in 13 also, if we take a number 246, one of the number, here also you have to take the last digit of a number, that is units place of a number. Here what you have to do, you can multiply by 4. That means 6 4s are 24. This 24 you have to add to remaining digits. Add to the remaining digits. What you are going to get the answer? 48. This 48 is not divisible by 13. So this number is also not divisible by 13. Let us take one more example and we can check it out. 286. 286. Here the last digit 6 into 4 equals to 24. If we add 24 to the remaining digits, what we are going to get? 52. This 52 is divisible by 13. So this 286 is also divisible by 13. Like that we can verify the divisibility rule of 13. So as well as the divisibility rule of 17 we are going to discuss. If we take a number like 5, 7, 3, 4 and 3. This is a large number I had taken, 57,343. Whether this number is divisible by 17 or not, we have to check. So I had taken big number now, so we have to do long process. Here also in the same way, the last digit of a number we have to take and the last digit is multiplied by 5. So 3 5s 15. This 15 should be subtracted from the remaining digits. So what we said in 7 divisibility rule, we subtracted. Like in 13 divisibility rule, we added. In 17 divisibility rule, we are again subtracting. There will be relation 7 and 17. Now here, if you subtract from this number to 15, what we are going to get? Here it is 9, 1, 7, 5. Again this is one more big number. So again we have to repeat that process. So here 9 is there. So 9 5s 45. This 45 we have to subtract from the remaining digits. What we are going to get here? So here 11 minus 5, 6, and here 6 minus 4, 2, and it is 5. 526. Again we have to repeat this process. The 6 into 5. 6 5 30. This 30 we have to subtract from the remaining digits. So what we are going to get the remainder? 22. This 22 is not divisible by 17, so that we can say this 57,343 is also not divisible by 17. The next divisibility rule is 19. Suppose we will take one example, 5, 4, 6. In this example, the last digit is 6. The 6 is multiplied by 2. 6 2s are 12. This 12 is going to be add to the remaining digits. 12 is going to be add to the remaining digits. Then the result is 66. This 66 is not divisible by 19. So we can say this 546 is also not divisible by 19. And let us go for the divisibility rule of 23. For this 23 also, if we take a number 7, 5, 4, 3, 7. This is one of the number 75,437. Is this number is divisible by 23 or not? We have to verify. For this also, we have to follow in the same pattern, that is, the last digit is 7. This 7 we have to multiply in 7 times. So, while checking the divisibility rule of 23, we have to multiply the last digit by 7. 7 sevens 49. And this 49 we have to add to the remaining digits. If we add to the remaining digits, what we are going to get? It is a 12, it is 9, 5, 7. Same process we have to repeat. Here the last digit is 2. 2 into 7 is 14. This 14 we have to add to the remaining digits. What we are going to get? 13, it is 7, 7. Again, this last digit is 3. This 3 into 7 is 21. 21 we have to add to the remaining digits. So here 8 and it is 98. This 98 is not divisible by 23. So that we can say this 75,437 is also not divisible by 23. As well as we'll discuss the divisibility rule of 29. This 29 is also like same process. I will take the same number 75,437. In this the last digit is 7. So here the last digit is multiplied by 3. 7 into 3. 7 3 is 21. This 21 we have to add to the remaining digits. Okay. Now 4, 6, 5, 7. Again the last digit we have to take 4 into 3. That is 12. This 12 is going to be added to the remaining digits. So that we will get here result is 8, 6, 7. Again the last digit is 8. This 8 into 3, 24. This 24 if we add to the remaining digits, what we are going to get? 100. This 100 is not a multiple of 29. So that we can say this 75,437 is not divisible by 29. Okay. So these are the divisibility rules of first 10 prime numbers. Up to now we discussed the divisibility rules of first 10 prime numbers. But we can check it out here how those divisibility rules are useful by checking one of the problem. Here one of the problem is given like that. Identify the prime numbers. 193. Whether it is a prime or not, we have to check it out. And 343 is also a prime or not, we have to check it out. while checking this 193 and 343 or any number, is whether it is a prime or not, there is a process. In this process, the divisibility rules are useful. See here, first I am going to check the 193 is a prime number or not. For checking this 193 is a prime or not, before that we have to take the nearest perfect number. Nearest perfect number. What is the nearest perfect number of 193? Here see, we can see 13 square is 169. 14 square is 196, is more than 193. So that we can go for 13 square. The nearest one is 13 square of 193. For nearest perfect square is 13 square. Before the 13 square, whatever the primes is there, that is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. These all are the primes of before 13. If this number 193 is divisible by any one of these primes, then it is not a prime. If it is not divisible by these all the primes, then definitely it is a prime. First of all, we will check it out whether 2, it is divisible by 2 or not. How can we check? If the number ends with the digit 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, but it ends with the digit 3, so it is not divisible by 2. And is the number is divisible by 3 or not? Sum of all the digits are divisible by 3, then we can say the number is divisible by 3. See, 1 plus 9, 10, 10 plus 3, 13. 13 is not a multiple of 3, so it is not divisible by 3. And we can check by 5. If the number is divisible by 5, then definitely it ends with the digit 0 or 5. But it is not end with the digit 0 or 5, so that this 193 is not divisible by 5. And let us check it out by 7. What we told for 193, last digit we have to take. This last digit we have to multiply by 2. 3 2s are 6. This 6 should be subtracted from the remaining digits. So 19 minus 6 will be 13. This 13 is not a multiple of 7. So this 193 is not divisible by 7. And last we can take it out 11. Very simple. If it is 3 digits, the 11 divisibility rules, we can check it out very easily. The sum is equals to the middle digit. 1 plus 3 is 4, but the middle digit is 9. That means 4 is not equal to 9. So this number is not divisible by 11. This 193 is not divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. That is below the prime numbers of 13. So that this number is a prime number. Understood? Like that we can check it out now. 343. Here 343, we can check the nearest perfect square number. That is what? 18 square. 18 square is what? 324. Now 18 square is 324. That's why before 18, what are the primes? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 and 17. So as we told already, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 and 17. These are the prime numbers before 18. Then we have to check it out whether these numbers are divisible by 343 or not. Now 343 is not divisible by 2. Why? Because it is an odd number. Now is it divisible by 3? 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. So it is also not divisible by 3. And 5, it doesn't ends with the digit 5 or 0. So it is not divisible by 5. Next we will go for 7. 343, the last digit is 3. 3 into 2 is 6. This 6 should be subtracted from the remaining digits. What we are going to get? 34 minus 6 is 28. So this 28 is divisible by 7. So this 343 is also divisible by 7. So 343 is not a prime. whereas 193 is a prime. Like that, for deciding which number is a prime, which number is not a prime, also we can use this divisibility rules. Once again, I will repeat the divisibility rules of some difficult numbers, that is 7. For this 7, the last digit should be multiplied by 2 and subtracted from the remaining digits. And while coming to the 13, the last digit is multiplied by 4. While coming to the 13, the last digit of a number is multiplied by 4 and the result is going to be added to the remaining digits. Like process we have to do. For 17, the last digit is going to be multiplied by 5 and the result is going to be subtracted to the remaining digits. For 19, the last digit is going to be multiplied by 2 and it is going to be added to the remaining digits. As well as for 23 also we have to add, 29 also we have to add. For 23, the last digit is going to be multiplied by 7 and that for 29, the last digit is going to be multiplied by 3. Likewise, we can do the process for checking whether the number is going to be divisible by these prime numbers or not. Okay, thank you.